Hey everybody, how you doing? Empty Chef Don here from Don's Empty Kitchen. I am so excited about this playlist that's coming up right now. This is the beginning of it. This is where the Empty Chef is going to shine and teach you guys so many tips and tricks for stretching that food bank basket or bags that you get from the food bank and stretching them into like a week's worth of meals or longer. So this is what this channel is all about, how to stretch everything. In this episode, we're going to make a budget. We're going to look through the bags of the food bank. We're going to make
A meal plan.
a recipe list, recipe book, whatever you want to call it. And then after that, we're going to do some pickling, okay, to get rid of some old vegetables that are just a little past their prime. So we are going to do that. So it's going to be a long episode, but it's going to be totally worth it, and it's number one in the series. So enjoy this playlist and enjoy this video right here. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? How's everything doing? It's Don, the Empty Chef here, and look what I got. So it is 9:29 in the morning. I'm still in my nighttime t-shirt. Excuse the mess. I haven't showered or changed yet. But anyway, so good news for you guys who are basically shut-ins, such as myself. A good friend of mine who happens to live on the Quebec side called me up this morning and asked me to send her my proof of address and my proof of ODSP. So I did that. I don't know why she asked for it, and it was early in the morning until. But anyway, so she shows up about 10 minutes ago with these 2 bags of groceries from a food bank. She didn't tell me what food bank she got them from, but they're from a food bank. So we're gonna go through them together and just see how much food you get from a food bank to see if we can see how long this is gonna last. Okay, so I'm gonna try and put things in the middle here. So right off the top, I got a full chicken, so that's a full Danish hen, frozen. Okay, so we got some carrots, some old carrots. That's cool. So I'll use those. Some huge baking potatoes. Something tells me baked potatoes is on the menu. Ha ha ha! Gonna make some homemade sour cream with those. Oh yeah, look at that. I'll be showing you guys how to make homemade sour cream. More potatoes and apples. Alright. You guys want to learn how to make an apple pie? If we got butter in here, you're guaranteed an apple pie. So, because I'm out of butter. There's some apples. If worst case scenario, we can make baked apples. We can make apple fritters. Life cereal. Now normally I'd say it's a little too sweet for a coating. I could make it into a coating and stuff, but I personally love Life cereal. I have since I was a kid, so that's mine. I'm going to eat that. At the end of the month, I'm going to buy some fresh milk, and I'm going to eat that. So, some more carrots. A little chewy, they got to be used up. Another apple. Another huge potato. Some oranges. A cucumber. That's seen better days, but we'll use it. orange. Cheatah Crunch, some kind of crackers. Probably be good for a snack or a breading. I don't know what food bank she went to get this much food, but holy crap. Bag of rice, always handy, always useful. Little tins, what are these? This one is flaked white tuna. Well, you won't see me do anything with fish because I'm highly allergic to seafood. So that's going to go to the cat next door. What do we got here? Asparagus. Alright, canned asparagus. I'll find something to do with that. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Oh, it's soup. Oh, I thought it was baked beans. No, it's canned soup with a pull top, so it's easy to open. Peas. Another can of soup. Another can of peas. And one last can of soup. Lentil soup. This one's lentil soup. Well, one of those cans of soup is going to actually make 3 days worth of soup. I still have a little bit of soup left that I made 2 days ago in the fridge. And I kind of picked out on it yesterday. That's why there's only a little bit left, but still good. Super grain. Oh, it's rice. Or is it instant? That's in French. Okay, that's why. Oh, instant oatmeal. Yeah, I thought it was oatmeal because it's the Quaker guy. Yeah. So, oatmeal. That's good for breading. Chester Cheatahs. I like these. I really like these. And they have a little bit more in them than a box of KD. The only thing is the cheese, when it comes out of the package, it's so neon orange that it can almost blind you. So never look directly at the cheese. Do not look directly at the cheese. Whoa. 2 individually wrapped chicken legs. Oh, comes from a food bank richer than my food bank, I'll tell you that. Pasta. Elbow macaroni pasta. Really high-end elbow macaroni pasta. Like I said, the food banks, you know. Tea, always good. I don't like tea, but when I run out of coffee, run out of pop, I need the caffeine. A very strong bag of tea. Perfect size. If you guys like to eat peanut butter, you know, this would probably last you a week, maybe 2 weeks, making sandwiches and stuff. But these little jars are the perfect size to make, oh, is it open? Just the lid was loose. No, it's not open. Okay, good. But they're the perfect size to make 2 dozen peanut butter cookies. On the nose, 2 dozen. Don't believe me? Watch my cookie making episode. I'll use this particular bottle and we'll make cookies. Holy shit. Excuse the language. Sorry. Asparagus and mozzarella stuffed chicken. Wow, what food bank did she go to? Holy cow. So, ramen noodles. Always good. This is tuna again. Yeah, that's for the cat. Across the hall, Xavier's cat. If you go to the door, or if you make noise when you go by, you hear it at the door. Meow, meow. It sounds like a little kitten. It's like a 30-pound great big orange friggin' thing. He way overfeeds it, but that's okay. It's his cat, right? So, Tuna, the cat's gonna be set. Sorry guys, I'm highly allergic. I don't even touch this stuff because if I put that on my skin, I'll break out. Beans, finally, yes. Oh, red kidney beans. Okay, looks like we're gonna have some chili if I got some hamburger. Are these red kidney beans too? Yeah, 2 kidney beans. Three kidney beans. 4 kidney beans. Let's see how high we can get that stack. Pearls of palm. Hearts of palm. I've never used them, but I will. Oh, another box of Day-Glo cheese macaroni. I like this stuff. I do. It will blind you if you look directly at the cheese. And KD Simply. Is this canned ham or tuna? Tuna. The cat gets that. Oh, finally a small can of baked beans. Yes, baked beans. I love baked beans. Make some cowboy beans. Well, there's none up there to make cowboy beans, but pack of raisins. I don't know what I'll use that for. Coffee. Oh! And another ramen noodle. Okay, that's it, guys. So I am going to make a list of all this and devise a meal plan out of what I got here. Also, I'm going to put the meat in the freezer. So I will catch you on the next side of this video right here. Okay? Hi. Just taking a second to say, if you like what you're seeing, please like and subscribe and ring that little bell because it really, really helps us out and it means a lot to me. Please leave comments. Let me know what I'm doing right. Let me know what I'm doing wrong and say whatever you want. Okay? I do read them. Okay, back to our show. Hey guys, how you doing? Don the Anti-Chef here. Okay, I've taken the time to shower, get changed, get shaved. I'm all nice and clean now, so the stuff has been sitting on my table for about an hour, and I wrote this up. I thought it up in the shower and wrote it up afterwards. So I actually, because I already did a recording and the sound wasn't on, so I'm doing it again. So I'm going to show you my thought process or lack of thought process while I'm doing this. I was actually thinking of doing a new playlist for food bank foods and just doing recipes directly from the food bank and nothing but what I get from the food bank, except for a few odds and ends if needed that I could try and beg, borrow, or steal. And I think I might do that. I might do a playlist where it's just food bank food, you know, and show how many meals I get from an order from the food bank. Now this order from the food bank, this order is a little bigger than what I would call a normal order from the food bank for one person. But, you know, it was gotten at an undisclosed food bank location, I think maybe on the Quebec side. And also, it was a cute girl who was getting it, so I'm not saying nothing. I don't want comments. So, I'm just saying it's a lot of food. That's all. And meat. Oh my God. I'm used to getting like 1 pound of hamburger, if that. But a whole chicken and fancy chicken breasts and 2 individually wrapped chicken legs. Okay. You know, if I didn't know her better, I would have sworn that she snuck a few things in there that she bought at the grocery store, but she's not like that, so. I mean, she's as frugal as I am, so I doubt that's the case. I think she actually did get it all from, but I think she also smiled a lot and batted her eyes, but I'm not saying nothing. So let's get on with this, okay? So this is what I'm thinking of doing out of everything you saw me unload an hour ago, okay? The whole chicken will be thawed and seasoned and cooked in the air fryer without garnish, because I could zest it with the orange peels, but I'm not going to do that. And this is why. And cooled and separated into 6 meals. 2 breasts, 2 thighs, and a wings and drumstick for a snack plate. The bones and skin will be kept for soup. So that's 6 meals in total. Like 2 breast meals, 2 thigh meals, wings and drums for a snack plate, and the chicken soup. So the first thing that came to my mind when I was pulling everything out, I've got to say, was orange chicken with stuffed baked potato and a shredded carrot and apple and raisin salad in a homemade mayo, because I don't have any mayo. But thankfully, except for the sugar, but I do have Sugar Twin, which I could use, I can make homemade mayo because I do have eggs in my fridge. So I do have salt, I do have eggs, I do have vinegar, and I do have Sugar Twins, so I could make a homemade mayo. So, but I mentioned this in the last one, and you guys didn't see it. So, but the carrots, the cucumber, they have to be taken care of today, like today, because they're rubbery. So what I'm going to do with them is I'm going to peel the carrots and take the tops and the dark spots off. See what they look like under the skin. Take as much of them as I can, and I'm going to pickle them. So the order of the meals that you see here may not necessarily, because each one of these are going to be a video, so the videos may not necessarily, damn it. Hi, Don the Anti-Chef here. We joke around a lot on this channel, we have a lot of fun, but I'd like to get serious for a second. The Ottawa Food Bank. If you live in this city, you either use their service or you know somebody who does, whether you know it or not. It's not always easy to talk about not having enough food to eat or not having enough food to feed your family. But you're saying to yourself, I'm only one person, what can I do? Well, everyone counts. Everyone in this world counts. So even if you just have a little food to spare or some time on your hands, volunteer. Or if you have a bit of money, donate what you can. They'll take anything. They need the help. We need the help. Help your community. The Ottawa Food Bank. It's a good place to start. Sorry about that, people. Just a phone call. So yeah, the order of the videos may not necessarily be in the same order you see on this list, because the pickling process takes 3 days, and if I want to make the pickled number 5 movie night snack plate with the pickled and breaded pickles stripped, that has to wait for 5 days, and the carrot, apple, and raisin salad has to wait for 5 days. Wait for the pickling process to finish. So the videos are not going to be in the same order as the meals I'm showing here, but I'm just showing you all this to show you how to stretch your food bank order, okay? So let's get on with this. We did the orange chicken with stuffed potatoes and shredded carrot, apple, and raisin salad in homemade mayo. Next one is chicken fried chili. I'm going to use 2 of those cans of kidney beans. I'm going to save 2 cans, and I'm going to make some modest chili with 2 cans of chili beans, a can of spaghetti sauce. Actually, the half can of spaghetti sauce that's in my fridge. So that's probably going to be tomorrow's recipe. And I do have 1 onion left. I do have a little bit of garlic left. So it won't be a spicy chili, but it should be an okay chili. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dice up the chicken and then tear apart the dices and just to stretch it as much as I can. I might put some other meats in with the chili as well. The next one is a cheese and cracker breaded fried chicken thigh and twice baked potato with peas. Now for that recipe, everything you saw that came from the food bank is there. I don't need to add anything to it. Everything is there. The cheese crackers, the chicken, and the baked potatoes, and the can of peas. So it's got basically everything. It does have everything except for spices in the food bank order. Okay, so that's a legitimate recipe for that order of food bank. Chicken thigh pot pie with peas and carrots, palm hearts and palm hearts, made with my sourdough recipe. Okay, what I'm going to do there is I'm going to make this ball with sourdough. Okay, I'm going to make it ball with sourdough. I'm going to take out the top of the ball of sourdough, make it into a bowl, fill the pot pie in, like all the ingredients, the gravy and the chicken, the chopped chicken, and a little bit of pickled carrot and a little bit of onion and garlic and some gravy, and put the top back on and then stick the whole thing in the oven. And make a bread with pot pie inside of it. So it's not going to be like a traditional pot pie. It's going to be a chef pot pie. Okay? So, chicken pot pie. Next one is the movie night snack plate. Breaded chicken wings and drums, French fries, potato skins, fried pickle strips, and baked mac and cheese. Vinegar from cupboard. So the only thing that in this recipe that didn't come from the food bank is the vinegar. Otherwise, everything's there. So this is going to be fun to mix Kraft Dinner and Cheetos mac and cheese just to see what color the cheese turns out, because with the Cheetos mac and cheese, it is such a vibrant day glow orange that you can't look at it directly because you'll go blind. But it's so good. Yeah. So the movie night snack plate sounds really good to me. It sounds like something I'm really going to enjoy making and I'm really going to enjoy eating. Number 6 is obviously the chicken noodle soup. When you have that much bones, that much skin left over, and the chicken noodle soup might wait till I finish all the chicken that was given me, including the 2 large legs, so I have all the bones in one. From the whole chicken, from the legs, and well, there's no bones in the stuffed breast ones, but that's another one. So out of the 2 full chicken legs, if you excuse me for a second, I just gotta scroll this down a little bit, and then what the hell was that? What did I do there? Okay, there we go. So air fried chicken rub with mashed potatoes and veggies. So the veggies are whatever I got left. I got like half a can of corn in the fridge. We got 2 cans of peas. We got 4 cans of kidney beans. Now I might do a kidney bean medley of some sort. I'm not sure yet. And number 2 is the grilled chicken leg with pasta Alfredo. Now, except for except for real butter. I've got everything here I can make pasta Alfredo with. I've got cooking milk. I've got pasta Alfredo. I got Parmesan cheese. Excuse me. Spit went down the wrong way, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, the only thing I don't have for the pasta Alfredo is actually real butter. But, like I said, big bottle or steel. But I do have a little bit of money coming from the Canadian federal government. This week on Thursday, we're getting the GST or Trillium or whatever the hell it is. So I'll have a little bit of money there, and I'll take that and I'll buy myself some sugar, some butter, and maybe a bit of cheese. We'll see what the prices are like. I don't like paying for cheese. I like making my own. But it's a heavy duty process, and it's I mean, amount wise, it's worth it because you get a lot of cheese when you make your own versus the small packages you get in the stores. But it is intensive to make. I mean, it does take like a couple of days. Plus, you gotta let it rest, and you do need a lot of ingredients for it. So it is heavy on the wallet to make cheese, but once it's made, you got cheese for a couple of months. So you're set there. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, finally, number 7, the desserts. The apple pie, you saw everything there, including the bag of flour that's on top of my fridge. You guys know that I make dough all the time, so making apple pie is not a problem. Making apple fritter roll is not a problem. The orange custard I can make with cooking milk, sugar, the oranges, and the zest from the oranges. And the last thing is the coconut and honey apple crumble. Now, you saw the Quaker oats that we got? Well, it's not just plain Quaker oats. They're coconut and honey Quaker oats. So using that in our apple crumble as the crust, you know, and the topping makes it a coconut and honey apple crumble. So actually that sounds like the best dessert out of all of them there to me. The 2 full legs are 1 air fryer chicken rub with mashed potatoes and veggies, whatever's left over. And number 2 is a grilled chicken leg with pasta Alfredo. And like I just finished saying, I can make the Alfredo sauce. The fancy stuffed chicken breasts is to be determined. Okay, I want to see what I got left out of the food bank order that I could whip up something really nice to go with the fancy chicken breasts, so that it's a nice, it's a showable plate. Like I want to make those 2 very nice 5-star plates, you know. So I want to make those like 4 tires and a spare, you know. Michelin star joke. Don't worry about it. So that's my plans. That's my list for videos. Tell me what you think. The rest of this video we're gonna pickle. So I am gonna cook in this video. So we're gonna pickle, and I'll see you when I get there. Until then, watch this. Hey, Don the Anti-Chef here. Listen, while you're enjoying our show, if you're a home cook or just a fellow anti-chef and you think you have some good, cheap recipes that you'd like to share, why not come on our show? Why not be a guest? Come be an anti-chef for a day, okay? Take my challenge, which is a meal for 4 under $10. And talk about, while you're cooking, talk about whatever you want to talk about. Talk about what gets you in the community, what you want to see in your community. Talk about your charity, your favorite donation program, how you help the community. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. Okay, over here is how to contact me. Okay, my email address is d_wellborn@live.com, and under that, if you're more courageous, my Facebook. So come chat on Messenger. I'm always on. So, you know, if I'm off, it's because I'm recording, so I turn it off so it doesn't make noise. But try me again in an hour. More than likely, I'll be back on. Okay? So if you like this show, if you like what it stands for, you know, why not be a guest? Take my challenge and try your best, okay? Eventually, I will have prizes for guests who take the challenge and win it, which is you got to bring $10 worth of food, have to have the receipt for it, that it's only $10, only use what you brought, and make a meal for 4 with something left over. It doesn't matter what's left over, just something left over. Okay? So I just wanted to say that. Now, back to our show. Thank you. Hey everybody, how you doing? Okay, welcome to the last part of this video. Hopefully there'll be working segments underneath the video where you can skip around. I'm not sure how that works yet, but I'm going to get to it. So, we're going to do a little pickling here. And just let you know that this bottle has been washed, boiled. Something on the outside of it. This bottle has been washed, boiled, dried, and boiled. So it's totally sterile on the inside anyway. And that's ready to go. We have water, we have vinegar, we have malt vinegar because I need to get rid of it. And you know what? Oh, I guess I can use this. Because we need salt. I was going to get some out of the cupboard. That's about a tablespoon and a half. There we go. Okay. So, let's get started with this. So these are the carrots and the 1 cucumber I got from the food bank order this morning. And as you can see, they've been washed and scrubbed, and they're kind of on their last legs. You know, they're kind of rubbery. And most people with a garden would just throw these out, but, you know, I can't afford to. So I'm going to make as much of these carrots last as long as I can by pickling them. And that should give me another week to get the recipes done that I need to get done with these. Now it's going to add a nice flavor to the carrots too, and to whatever I make with them. So we'll start with the big one. Now these are really rubbery, so I don't know if my potato peeler is actually going to work on them. I'd say no. So, okay. So we got to do it with the chef's knife. Well, first of all, we're going to get rid of the bad section. But no, it's not going in the garbage. See, it's still going on the inside. It's just no, it's not going. And they've gotten all woody. Look at the color of those. No, it's not going in the garbage. It is going into my bouquet granny. Granny? Bouquet granny? Granny? Bouquet granny. So these are bits and pieces that you'll keep for a soup or a stew and add flavor to your soup or stew. And once you got it, a bag full of vegetable pieces and bones, skin, you tie it up. Well, you tied it up before then, but it's tied up and you put it in your soup and just let it sit there in the stock. So I can live with that. I know they've been washed. So. That is very dangerous. Go the other way, idiot. Okay. Yeah, but then I lose out the carrot. Yeah. No, I'll just leave the skins on. Yeah, I'll just leave the skins on. So I don't want them too much over this jar. So that would fit just like that. So let's just get this over here. Okay. Brought this with me just in case. And just to tell you guys, you see professional chefs going at this like 90 miles an hour. They're just showing off. You don't have to do it fast. You just want to get the right angle and have that hard pull. You hear that sound? Hear that? And you just need to do it a few times. You don't need to go nuts on it. I'm going to cut these in half actually because I want them totally in the brine. The smaller you cut your carrots, the less time they'll take to pickle too, by the way. So. Ooh, didn't like the sound of that. That's not good for the tip of my knife. See how much better a sharp knife is than a dull knife? We'll get hurt with dull knives. I want that off of there too. All these peelings can go in here. I'm going to move this over because I'm going to wreck my knife. You want a flat surface, always a flat surface. Nothing gets wasted. Nothing gets wasted in a good kitchen. I shouldn't. Let's just leave that alone for now and wait till I'm totally done. There we go. There we go. I'm going to have to go and I'll be back. Hi, sorry guys. That I had to go over to my next door neighbor's place for a second. He's a busy guy, and when I hear him come home, I go over because you never know how long he's going to be home. So he's a very busy guy. But he has this huge, giant orange cat, and that's who the We'll get rid of that. That's who the Aldi Tuna that we got earlier today went to. And he was just, you know, Xavier standing at the door talking to me, and the cat's just looking up at the tuna in my hand. I said, here, give this to your cat. He'll eat it, right? And Xavier said, oh yeah, he loves this. So I said, okay, good. So there you go. So now the cat has his tuna. And that's a good thing. Because you should see this cat. I mean, it sounds like a kitten when it meows. Yeah, that's none of that is any good. Well, it's still good because look on the inside of that. If you could get that peeled, you can still use the center of it, the core of the sweetness of the carrot. And when it gets to this point, I swear to God, this core, so I can get it out. There we go. That core, it doesn't taste old at all. It's very sweet. Unfortunately, I don't have my teeth in, so I can't chew it. It has a very coconutty flavor. Sorry guys, but I can't chew it. So. But doing this will preserve these carrots for at least a week. Give me time to get around to all the recipes I want to do with these carrots. Okay, well that one's in good shape. It's not really what, so that one can wait. I'm gonna go ahead and do this cucumber because I want I'm going to try and find ways of putting this into the jar. I knew I'd have to get up. I forgot something. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I got it. A nice fresh clove of garlic. So there we go. Even this doesn't get wasted. This goes in our bouquet no wheat, or our bouquet bag. Oh yeah, nice fresh garlic. That's gonna be so nice. Okay, so now we need a tablespoon of salt. I don't have any sugar right now, so get down there. Get in there. Looks like I might have 2 bags in my stew at the end of the week because that's pretty much full. So that's okay. That will go in the freezer until I'm ready to use it. Okay, so yes, sugar. So I don't have any sugar. I'm going to use 2 packs of Sugar Twin. in lieu of a spoonful of sugar, but it still should ferment. Okay. Haha. Oh no. No. I got it right there. What am I saying? What am I saying? I'm not freaking that. This doesn't go in the bouquet. that does go in the garbage. Okay, so now 2 cups of vinegar, and I'm just pouring this in first because I want to get rid of the balsamic vinegar. Actually, before I do the vinegar, I'll put some garlic powder in. There we go. Oh, there goes my orange. Oh, my treat for later. And this is savory salt. You want a little bit of that? It's got a nice color to it, doesn't it? A little bit of black pepper. Now I got the salt in there. And now I want some peppercorns. Look at that, look at that. That's coming in there nicely. Look at that. Look at that. So we got a nice coating. Pepper. I like pepper. Okay, see that? Let the camera focus for a second, because usually I don't hold it right here long enough. Okay. Pepper. You got the pepper? I got the pepper. Okay, yeah, that's the last of the balsamic. Now we're going to have regular vinegar. It looks like we might be using the last of that too. Last of that vinegar. Did I get 2 cups? So. No, not exactly. So is there? No, I didn't get 2 cups. Came 1 line short of 2 cups. That's okay. That's all right. Okay. And we're going to top it off with hot water. It's right off the stove. So. Push it all down. Now we don't want to close it yet because there is hot water in there, so we got to let it get down to room temperature. And once it's at room temperatures, we lock it up. We'll lock it up and then leave it for 2 days, or 3 days, or 4 days. And we got our finished pickles. I guess this is mine for a treat. But again, I don't have my teeth in, so that's going to have to wait. So, pepper. Got the pepper? I got the pepper. Ooh, that's hot pepper. Okay. So, our bouquet. Pop it right there in the brazier. Tally-o! And that's there for when we need it. Okay? Alright guys, thank you very much as usual. I'm going to have to sit down because I'm sure my head's cut off. As usual, I am the anti-chef, and this is Don's Empty Kitchen. And you guys have value, you guys have worth, and you deserve a place in this world. So find the one thing that's going to get you out of bed every day and stick to it. And don't let anybody tell you different. Okay? I'm pulling for you. Take care. Bye-bye, guys.